morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of, this says here, Charleroi, Pennsylvania, okay? And the title reads, Charleroi business owner shoots intruder, okay? This comes from CBS News Pittsburgh. And before we get into today's story, guys, if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, leaving this, and subscribing, remember, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, all right? And I know we can get there, but we can only get there with your help. And if you guys would like to also hit me on Twitter, hit me on Minds, and even on Truth Social, I got no problem responding back. All right? So, let us get into today's story.
This is how an encounter with an intruder in Charleroi ended. A man lying face down on a roof with police hovering over him. It all started when a business owner went to open up his shop and found a strange man inside. Shelley Bortz joins us live with more on what happened there.
Yeah, Ken, the Washington County District Attorney tells me the owner of the pet boutique here shot the intruder when he happened upon him upstairs from his business there. He says after he shot the intruder crawled out a window onto the roof where police found him.
It's disturbing, it's so close to home.
It was shortly after 9 o'clock this morning when Bill Ball says he was walking by a window at work when he saw a man climb out the window of a neighboring building and onto the roof. He tells me he immediately grabbed his cell phone and started recording.
And I said to my coworker, this guy must be high or drunk to be coming out laying on this roof.
Ball says he and his co-workers then watched in disbelief as Charleroi police officers came through the window with guns blazing.
And they had this guy out on the roof on his belly. By the time I got there, they had to bust the window out to get out there.
Rewind a few minutes to just before 9 o'clock when business owners along McKean Street were opening their doors for the day, including this man, the owner of the pet boutique. That's when, according to the Washington County District Attorney, the pet shop owner heard a commotion above the business, which is vacant. When he went upstairs to check it out, the DA tells me he encountered an intruder and shot and wounded him.
And the guy that shot him came walking down and told me, guy was breaking in while I was there. He's like, I guess they broke in before and they got away. He's like, but I was in the room this time and I shot him.
Magic.
Now, guys, I know the case can be made here that in this case, he didn't make the case to this individual that he was in fear for his life. But, guys, he was protecting his business, okay? And I know some people, some ignorant people will say, oh, well, he didn't have to shoot him. Well, how about this? He shouldn't have been there in the first place. How about that? Okay? So, I can't stand when people make these excuses for bad behavior. All right? And I don't care how old he is. He shouldn't be there. Okay? And the homeowner, or in this case, the business owner, was well within his rights to protect himself and to protect his business. Okay? Now, I didn't see it, but we weren't there. We weren't there. Yes, he has told another individual. I'm sure he told the police. But in this case, the county and the deputy and all even the DA is on his side. So this guy, he won't be charged for it because this guy was breaking in and entering. He should not have been there. And if at least for the what we see here is the good guy, who is the business owner, had a firearm to protect himself. What if this guy came through came downstairs from how he braked in and, I don't know, opened the door and let all his buddies steal all his merchandise? Even though it's pets, Okay, that would destroy his livelihood. What if there's so many scenarios that I can think of that could happen? What would have happened if the guy didn't have a gun and this guy broke in there to harm him? What would he do then? You got to think about these things, and I would say the business owner was well within his right to shoot him. So, in my book, I think that makes him a good guy. But again, you may say, Kevin, you weren't there, so how the hell do you know, right? Well, I do know he shouldn't have been there. Let's move on.
Magic City barbershop owner Lee Zielinski says he was shocked when he found out what had happened, just as so many others who shop and eat on this busy street.
Flabbergasted. We've always felt, safe here, but for something like this to happen.
Now, it's unclear how the intruder got in and if he was armed. The DA tells me that this investigation is far from over. Reporting live in Charleroi, Shelley Boards, KDKA.
Flabbergasted. Is that what he said? Flabbergasted. That term may be more used in a book than actual real life. But anyway, I'm not flabbergasted because I've seen too many cases like this and I'm used to this stuff. And I think if you are a part of this channel, you have subscribed, I think you are also used to this as well. And you realize this is going to happen more so when, and I'm going to be political here, more likely when you have a Democrat running things, more likely if you live in a blue state, more likely if you have gun control, more likely if you have a negative Second Amendment outlook in your town, in your state. This stuff is going to happen more so. And God forbid you live in a state where they're not enforcing the law. It's going to be even worse. Okay? So, what can you do to protect yourself? The best mode, the best available option is a gun. Okay? I cannot say it any differently. Okay? I've made my case that when people have arms, crime usually falls. Okay? We have seen many cases for that happening in the United States. We see that happen overseas. So, in my opinion, kudos to the business owner, and he is another example of why good guys should have guns. Good guys should always have guns, and if good men do nothing, there will be no good guys.